Hey, I decided to come outside and just enjoy the sunlight. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, showing you our chickens. So, I was born on an island, and when I was about 3 years old, all the way to about 5 years old, I saw things that my parents couldn't see. And so I would always point in a direction and say, this is where this person is. They told me I called him the ugly man or the dark man. He didn't really have a face. He just wore a tall hat. He was a tall man, very dark. Like, I didn't have a view of his skin color or anything like that. I didn't even have a view of his eyes. Just everything was dark. And he wore a trench coat. And I would see him everywhere. I would see him when we would drive. I would see him at my home. I would see him in different places. And when you're young like that, it's really hard because you're trying to describe things that you don't really know how to describe. You just know how to point and say something. And as I got older, it's hard when you're that young and no one understands what you're going through. No one understands, hey, this child is really seeing something. Let's investigate this. Instead of pushing it away and saying, oh, they have an active imagination. Some people might say you're crazy or you're hallucinating or an imaginary friend, whatever. But when you're that young, you're scared. You're a little bit scared and you don't know what to do because you're seeing this thing. Nobody's seen it. And it's watching you. That's all it's doing is watching you. So, not only that same thing followed us here to the United States. So I'm saying this to anyone who has ever experienced that, especially from a young age, when you remember that young, seeing things that no one else in your family saw, just you. Later on, I found out that my sister could see other things. Not exactly what I saw, but she saw some of the things that I saw. And it terrified her also. So I just want to encourage you all to speak to your children. Ask them, are they seeing anything weird, strange? Especially if they're peeing their beds at night. Sometimes you think it's a bladder control problem, but it's not. They're genuinely terrified to go to the bathroom. That was my sister's issue. She was scared to go to the bathroom because of this same guy that I saw in the corner of our room. So parents, just really investigate. Ask your child what's going on, especially if they're quiet. Sometimes they can be erratic. Seems like they are just being irrational. Really sit down and listen to them. Investigate. Okay, that's it for today.